Hey, hey, what up, guys? Today, I would just want to make a video about my strategy, which is TGR's strategy, but I just want to explain it more deeply, or like what it is. I'm gonna go over some examples, okay? So, as we can see in the, I pulled up this strategy right here on the side. I didn't really have it for the last video, but that's pretty much a strategy right here. Number one, what we're gonna have for our strategy, and we'll get into it right now. So, draw and liquidity. So we all know what draws and liquidity is. Market goes up and down like that. And then we can see these are draws and liquidity right here, these highs. So what happens when the market sweeps the liquidity? It makes the move to the downside. Or we're just trying to see the reversal. Second, we have a 5-minute break of structure or an IFVG. It means that it makes, while it does this thing, I'll just go like that. It makes a fair value gap somewhere where it is. It makes a fair value gap and it inverses it, or it just breaks of structure on the 5-minute to the downside. Number three, I'll talk more about it. Like, it's not just that we need to see a 3-minute equilibrium, a fair value gap, even if it goes to the same inverse fair value gap, or 1-minute break of structure to the opposite side. So if we're looking to sell here, we need to see a break of structure to the upside so we can see that retracement is happening. Fourth of all, we're trying to look for a 1-minute break of structure to the downside or an IFVG. So let's say it breaks structure to the downside, but it also creates IFVG. Perfect. This is literally perfect. That's all the whole strategy is. That's it. Also, this does not need to be a liquidity sweep. This does not need to be a liquidity sweep. Let's say the market goes like that, and then yesterday made this move, and then the whole night has just been going something like this, and then when the New York session comes in, which is the most strong session, it's gonna create this big move to the upside. It didn't sweep any liquidity, but then we also, it might be a fair value gap, and like, it doesn't really have to be liquidity sweep. Liquidity sweep is like the best thing we're trying to get, but it can be a 5-minute manipulation then for it to go down. Okay, so I'll just show you all some examples. We have ES example right here. Delete this to make sure. So I actually put these new filters on these this session highs and lows and set trading sessions. I just like to see for my session to be, I like it when it's in gray. But I gotta do something real quick. Okay, so what happened, we had this low right here, London session low right here. As we can see, as soon as the market opened right here, it swept this liquidity. And what did it have? It had 5-minute inverse fair value gap right here. Then what did the price do? It came back to the fair value gap. Did it have an inverse to that? Did it have And also a thing we need to just in mind, we need to have in mind, it needs to be a 5-minute inverse value gap or 5-minute breaker structure to the upside. If none of that happens, it's probably not going to be a good trade, so we don't want to do unless we have so many other confirmations that's gonna make us, it's gonna confirm it, this is gonna go to the upside. Then we can think about selling, I mean buying in this case scenario. But in this case scenario, we have inverse fair value gap, and what happens, the price goes back into this. So as we can see, we can do liquidity sweep and 5-minute inverse fair value gap. Then we see a break of structure to the downside on the 1 minute happened right here, broke structure. Then rejected it, but we don't see now, we don't see nothing. We don't see a inverse fair value gap on the 1 minute. We don't see anything really. So what do? We don't enter the trade. We don't see a break of structure. This is not a break of structure. It needs to close above this wick for it to be a break of structure. If this would have closed right here, I would have entered, but we didn't enter because there was no break of structure or inverse fair value gap. Oh my gosh, I thought I wasn't recording. I was actually kind of scared. So yeah, I'm gonna do this. Plus, it came back into an inverse fair value gap. If it breaks the big structure downside and upside, and it doesn't really certainly hit the inverse fair value gap, but it goes in the side, it goes to it, it's still good though. Then price comes down again. What do we see? Rejection off of this value gap, break of structure right here, and it closed above this high. So what do? Enter right here. We enter right here. Put the stop loss. Honestly, we could have put it right here. We could have put it right here too. But I probably would have. Oh wait. What I would have done, I probably would have put it right above and this for value gap, and put the TP1 right here. Actually, I would have probably put it over here, not gonna lie. At this low, first CP right here, second CP can be right here. And it actually did hit our third CP2 that we probably would have had from the last day zero session high. Oh yeah, perfect trade, perfectly follows our plan. Let's go. We're gonna do one more example. I'm probably gonna be done for today, but it's fine, you know. We're still good. We have this right here. As we can see right here. Oh wait, I erased the wrong stop. Sure, yeah, I'm gonna let it be there. Let's erase this. Okay, what do we have? You see, it didn't sweep anything. It didn't do anything. It didn't sweep this high. Didn't do anything. But it did make a strong move in the pre-market. So when the pre-market happens, it's 7:30. If it made a bold here, I'll just make it. I'll put it even on replay. Right here. It made this strong move to the downside. As you can see, from a pre-market to the market open. So we're gonna trade that. We're gonna trade. We're gonna trade. We're gonna have to wait for the pullback and then continuation of the trade targeting these lows right here. So what are we gonna do? Wait, as we can see also, but also I remember that I saw when I was trading it. I saw this 15-minute for, where was it? Well, so Oh wait, never mind, never mind. I was wrong. My bad. I was just thinking about different day. But yeah, we do see these fair value gaps right here, and we can just mark this one out. On the wait, was it the 15-minute mark? Yeah, it was the 15-minute mark for value gap right here, which is perfect. Then we also saw this high too. So it swept this high and filled the inverse fair value gap, which did give us this strong move. I know, I get it. We could have traded all of the, what? Oh, never mind. My bad. I'm sorry. Right here. This is the wrong high. This is also a good trade we could have took from here, but this is better. We see this. This is just another how it's like it's not doesn't really follow the right thing, but it's still good. I mean, it's still a good trade. Doesn't really follow our trading plan. I'll go ahead and mark all of this, but it still follows some of our. We had this 15-minute for value gap, and we also had this kind of high. We had this high, so we took it out. What did it did? What did it do? We created this inverse fair value gap. What did it do? It did pull back to breaking the structure. So we did have kind of liquidity sweep, or it doesn't have to be liquidity sweep. Remember, it needs to be a 5-minute manipulation or 15-minute manipulation. Liquidity sweep, right? Break a structure on IF or IFG on the 5-minute. No, but we did have it on the 1-minute, which is still good, but not as good as the 5-minute, because 5-minute is a better time frame because it's stronger, because it's bigger. We just break structure to the upside. Perfect. We see the break to the downside too. So what do we want to do? We want to check this. Enter right here. Stop loss right here. We want to target, honestly, there's nothing really to target, but we're just gonna want to go TP1. We'll just put 1-to-1 and then perfectly hit it, as you can see. It's not the trade that I really had in mind we could have taken, but it's still fine. It's still a good trade, you know. The reason I don't, because this is not really a liquidity sweep, because it didn't really respect it how I wanted it to, so it's not gonna be a liquidity sweep, I would say. But this is still a good trade. They hit our 1-to-1 perfectly. We can even put 1-to-1. What was this? 1-to-1.5. We still would have hit it too, which is super good. We can go on the last day too. I bet we can find the trade there too. This is the last day of, last day, that was Friday. This is gonna be Thursday. As we can see 5-minute manipulation. Even though we didn't sweep anything else here, we still had this 5-minute manipulation from pre-market. Pre-market, as you can see, was right. Ooh. Pre-market, this whole time it was just going down. 5-minute manipulation. So what do we want to see here? We want to see pullback, because there's nothing to sweep this, but it's kind of the slow. The slow is kind of good to take a TP at, but it still kind of takes a long time. But again, if we see a perfect confirmations for to buy, we were I'm gonna buy. If we see perfect manipulation to sell, we would have sold. I'll just put it right here. You can see it did sweep this. We see this 5-minute inverse fair value gap. Oh, you see? I was thinking if we can get a trade right here, but I don't really see any good trades, honestly. You see, a strategy never works. It doesn't always works. That's TJR. I watched this video. He showed me a couple of trades, and not all of them were like perfect, but it kind of did. It did it pull back here, if you think about it. So wait, it kind of rejected it too. But on the 5-minute, it looks super clean as I can see. Broke, retraced, sell to the downside. I mean, if it broke on the 5-minute, when did it break it? It broke right here, so then yeah, after we're trying to see sell to the downside. So I mean, break of structure to the downside. You can see right here, break of structure to the downside. Stop loss right here. Honestly, we can put our stop loss all over here and just like wait, just I don't know. I honestly don't know. I wouldn't really know what to do. I'll probably would put my stop loss somewhere around here. I wouldn't really put it here. I mean, I'll probably put it here, but as I'm seeing it, it's too tight. Which we can just put it here, which is like the higher high out of these three, and just put it 1-to-1, as we can see perfectly. One to draw down a little bit, but I still made it. You see, a strategy that doesn't always work how you expect for it to work, but if you really follow it, you always gonna get a good entry out of it, which is good. Good, you can always make money. The reason I don't make money because I'm just it's me, bro. I started trading 6 weeks ago. And I've just been looking at these markets and I actually get a lot now, which is good. So yeah, that's the video for today. Probably publish it today. It's gonna be a video tomorrow, which is not gonna be, I don't think it's gonna be about trading, but I don't know. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed this video. See you all tomorrow, guys. Bye. And also, bro, y'all gotta watch the TJR Island. It's so fun to watch, bro. I love watching it. Bro, the guy, Gentry, bro, he almost got cooked up today. He got eliminated, but then TJR saved him from not being eliminated. So yeah, see y'all tomorrow, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Bye.